Ladies and gentlemen, mayhem in Arlington, Massachusetts at the Ed Burns Arena. I'm Ken Kohlberg, your sports broadcaster tonight. I'm here with the proud father, Neil O'Brien, to broadcast the big game between the Arlington Spy Ponders and the Winchester Sachems. Ladies and gentlemen, the Sachems come into the match undefeated, 6 wins, no losses on the season. Neil, I think the Spy Ponders are a little bit underdogs. What's their record so far?
Spy Pond is a 3-2-1 Coach Kohlberg, and we're facing an undefeated team tonight with Winchester. I don't know if their schedule has been tough or soft, but I'll tell you what, we can cut the tension with a knife in here tonight.
It is mayhem. Neil, there is electricity in the air. We've got a packed house once again. We were here last Saturday night when the Spy Ponders played admirably against the defending state champion Woburn Tanners, and they lost by a goal. But that goal was not controversial, but certainly one that could have been prevented. It was a goal that came at the last second in the second period, and that caused the Spy Ponders to lose 2-1 to the Tanners last week. I understand they had a big win this week, midweek against Lexington. Can you tell us about that, Neil?
Yeah, they played up at the edge, Ken, and they played well. They scored 2 quick ones right in the first period within the first 5 minutes. And then they kind of went a little status quo on us, Ken, and then they seemed to level off in the third period, and they pulled a victory out of that one.
Well, tonight we've got a nice visit from the Winchester girls. Obviously, the rivalry dates back to Civil War times. Arlington-Winchester, there's no love lost between these teams, but we always see good, fierce competition and good sportsmanship. Let's hope for the same tonight. All right, puck goes back. Arlington takes control. Little pass in the middle, a little bit disjumbled, and Winchester breaks it up. And Emily Benoit, number 7 on the left wing, is on the hunt, forechecking for Arlington. She plays it into Erin O'Brien, and Erin keeps it in. Spin around for Arlington, and Arlington back to Shea O'Day, number 12, big tall defender. Shea is only, oh no, that's not O'Day, that's, yeah, that is Shea O'Day. She's a freshman with the start, Neil. I'd like to see that.
Yeah, she's pretty sturdy on her feet. Got shook a little loose on that play there, Ken, but she's always looking pretty solid, and she's got a good hockey IQ out there.
And there's Holly Russell, number 6. Now, she's been a superstar all season long, had a great season last year, senior captain, and she had a big goal last week against the Tanners. She was the one who got that goal against the Tanners, right? That coast-to-coaster. That's
correct. And she, if you remember, Ken, and I know you do, she was able to come in on the backhand and be real cute and find that 5-hole.
That's very nice. Nice goal last week for Holly. Let's see if she can pop one in tonight. Okay, here's the second line coming in now, Neely. It's Katie O'Brien, younger sister of Erin O'Brien, the senior captain. Katie is centered on her line with Elizabeth Liakos. And on the left wing there, it looks like it's, who's that 15 over there?
15 is Doherty.
Michaela Doherty.
It's the offspring of Jed, who has a large and long history in ice hockey.
That's very true. He's chippy, and he's been tossed from a game or two at St. Sibs. He's got a chippy wife, too. Very chippy. All right, Tanners keep it in. Try to play it back. No shots on net. Comes back to number 18, and it's blocked beautifully. Oh, a valiant play. A valiant block by Katie O'Brien. And the proud father, ladies and gentlemen, is beaming. He's beaming. All right, we're a couple minutes in. It's been up and down. Both teams hustling. No shots on net yet. Winchester keeps it in. Back to get it is number 19, Julia Finney. Another freshman. So Meady likes his freshman, Neil. Is that fair to say?
Yeah, it's fair to say, but you know, you got to admit the fact that he's got some talent in those young players.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, absolutely. No, absolutely. The future is bright for this team, I'll tell you right now.
Well, Jeff's been known league-wide as a development coach, and he continues to demonstrate the fact that he wants to build the young players.
Well, he's done a great job in the, 10, 11 years at the helm?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Meady's got at least a decade under his belt. All right, here's Carolyn Days, the speedster, a soccer captain, I think, next year as well. Look at her go. She's circling. She dumps it into number 2, Casey Smith. Is that Casey Smith?
Number 2, Casey Smith.
Very nice. All right, so we're up and down. Winchester with a little bit of possession. The defenders play the puck back to each other. Beautiful clear out to center ice, but they can't collect it. And Isabel Aaron is back to get it. Here's Izzy Aaron. Aaron, the daughter of Artie Aaron, soccer legend from Newton North High School.
was a chipster in his own right.
Oh, he was chippy. Artie still plays some chippy soccer.
Yep.
All right, beautiful play by Erin O'Brien. She circles. She takes a nice backhand pass over to Isabel Aaron. Isabel can't keep it in. And there's a save by Jamie Toomey. First save of the night, and Winchester tested her. They tested her, Neil.
She pulled that down. I hope we're looking at a three-peat here like we have been in the last couple of games with Jamie Toomey.
Well, Jamie Toomey has stood on her head all season long, but you're right, against the Tanner, she must have had 25 saves daily. Here comes a rush. Here comes Holly Russell trying to go coast to coast, but she's broken up beautifully by number 8, Morgan Lopez. Now, Morgan Lopez is the brother of Trevor Lopez. He's an all-scholastic golfer. He's only a sophomore. He was a tremendous soccer player in his day, but he's morphed into golf. And Diane Lopez, his mom, you want to talk about chippy, she's on the board in New England Rush.
You know, we should all be so smart, Kent, to put a golf club in our hands.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. There's a nice defensive play. And coming back the other way, full speed ahead is Erin O'Brien. And she's still got it. She's dangling. She dangles like her dad. But it's going to be, it looks like an offsides call. And here comes Erin to take a blow with a very big shift from her. And here we go with the second line, Elizabeth Liakos, tall center iceman. She's got on her left Michaela Doherty, and on her right, Katie O'Brien. As I mentioned, proud father beaming. Puck goes back to the defense. Olivia Benoit, the French connection. She tries to send it over. There's a fight at center ice, and it's dumped in beautifully by Michaela Doherty. And look at her go, Neil. She goes after that puck like a banshee.
If you're skating behind Michaela Doherty, Ken, all you're going to see is elbows, so don't get too close.
Well, her father, he bought her an elbow sharpener, and I know they got it in the garage. Before she comes to the game, she uses Jed's elbow sharpener. Look at her get back on the D. Very, very nice.
Knows how to back check as well.
Oh, yeah. All right, here's Liako. She takes it in. Meady goes for the line change. Wisely. And off the bench is Danielle Kelly. Oh, my goodness, Robbie Kelly's kid getting a shift. Where is Robbie Kelly? Robbie Kelly, he's a Sunday night hockey player. That kid has never seen a shot he didn't like. Although I do remember one time back, and I think it was 04 that he passed the puck. Robbie Kelly. And there's, an elbow from his daughter to the kidney of that Winchester kid, Danielle Kelly. And look at her go. Oh,
she's out here, Ken. She wants to prove she can earn a spot tonight.
Yeah, I didn't see her on Saturday, Neely. I didn't see her against the Tanners.
She's hockey royalty in our town of Arlington.
She is. She is. A beautiful game so far, and Arlington is really doing a job. But there's some razzle-dazzle by number 6, Madison Machichi. Here's Machichi, number 6. She makes a beautiful pass over to Tara Doherty. Tara was in the house last night, by the way. We had the guys, Static Boys, Static. We had the basketball game, the boys varsity against Winchester. The boys varsity basketball beat Winchester, and Tara Doherty and some of the hockey players were there watching the game last night. Tara is the senior captain, real beast. All right, Arlington playing beautifully. Oh, what a pass as O'Day found O'Brien. The Irish connection there, the Irish Mafia, Neely.
Let's see if they can put one into the back of the net tonight here, Ken.
Let's hope so. There's some beautiful pass back to... Oh, she fanned on the shot. Molly Flynn fanned, and here comes Winchester the other way. And it looks like Katie Ryan, the big kid soccer player. Now, Ryan is a soccer recruit. She's from New England Rush, too. But it looks like she's quite the hockey player, too. Big kid, very, very strong soccer player. And we've had a battle tonight. Ryan switches sides with her counterpart on defense, Allie Ladd. And there's a shot wide as Ryan fired it wide. Toomey saw it the whole way. And the Sachems keep it in to the Arlington zone. Oh, good coverage out in front. Winchester fighting for it. Puck rolls back to O'Day. O'Day tries to send it across the Flynn. Can't get there. Winchester hustling on the forecheck. And Winchester is here to play tonight, Neely.
That's for sure. Arlington has to watch it close in their own slot, Ken, and they have to, at the very least, get it out to that half wall when they're experiencing some pressure.
True, true. Nice play at dump in by Benoit, the French connection. And Arlington goes for the change. Oh, kept in beautifully. Who's that over there?
Is that baby Benoit?
19, Julia Finney made a
Okay.
nice play to keep the puck in the Winchester zone. Played back to Finney. Benoit plays it back to Finney. Finney tries to send it over to, and does send it over to Liako. She's broken up. Puck goes back to Arlington. Nice cross-ice pass. And here come the Spy Ponders. Dumped in beautifully by Doherty, and she's on the hunt.
Here comes the 2-1-2 offense, Kent.
Yeah. Liakos lets it roll through. And the Spy Ponders are pushing.
Those one-on-one battles are so important, Coach. They really have to. There's a ripper by Baby Benoit from the point.
Oh, yeah, Olivia Benoit. So the Benoit sisters are making an impact early in the game. Winchester goes for the change. 7 minutes left in the period. Oh, a dangerous pass, but it gets through, and it rolls all the way down. Sleepy roll down into the Winchester zone. It's taken in the backfield by Nikki Machichi, a freshman. Machichi, the younger sister of the senior captain, Madison Machichi. Here's a break, a shot. Oh, Toomey with a save. Toomey said no. Jamie, Toomey again, Neely.
She's looking good, and I hope she continues to play. She just doesn't have any bad luck these days, Ken.
She's only a junior, so. All right, there's the puck taken beautifully in the back by Fiona Johnson-McDonald. Winchester keeps it in, though. Johnson-McDonald's got her work cut out for her. Tries to hit the referee in the face with the puck. She can't. And Toomey with another save. Puck rolls back, and Erin O'Brien is on. No, Carolyn Day's on the hunt. And here's a break. Arlington having a little trouble getting it out of their zone. There's a nice cross pass up ice to Casey Smith. Casey Smith looking frisky tonight. She's got some good jets, and there's look at that fight over there. Look at, who's that, number 14? Danielle Kelly.
Yep.
What did Robbie feed her tonight for lunch, Neely?
I think they had a little broken glass. That's a traditional one-on-one fight, Ken.
Oh, yeah, well, that's the main feast in the Kelly house.
That's right.
That Robbie Kelly. All right, Winchester now controlling the action, Neely. The ball's been in the wheelchair in the Winchester and the Arlington end for the last 5 minutes. There's a nice cross ice pass. Oh, beautiful play out by Winchester as Russell was looking for O'Brien. And look what happens. There's Kelly. Oh, and Kelly's knocked into the boards, and here comes Winchester the other way. And there's a cross ice pass, can't connect. And let's see now. Head coach Craig Seabury goes for the change, the line change.
You got to watch Winchester there, Ken, because they hang a player once in a while. They got a floater, and they're looking for that stretch pass, and sometimes it's the momentum goal that makes a difference in one game.
All right, Russell takes it in deep. She takes it behind the net. Winchester's not buying it. O'Brien digging deep into the corner. Oh, beautiful pass from O'Brien. She goes back to
There's
Flynn.
an opportunity.
Flynn with a drive. Save. The Winchester goalie is Bailey Lazarus. She's a junior. Undefeated. Oh, a blast. A hard shot by Benoit. Blocked. And Winchester comes back the other way. Tremendous action tonight so far, Neely. These girls are here to play.
Yeah, I'm not kidding. Short of regrouping, Ken, when Arlington's in the offensive zone, they should utilize their points because they got some big guns in the back there.
Here come the Sachems. There's a shot, a wee sleepy shot. Oh, Toomey let it roll in front. And the Sachems are threatening. O'Brien calmly plays it out. Smart play there, and they go for the change. I'm liking some nice stuff from what I'm seeing that senior captain, Erin O'Brien, Neil. I know you're not unbiased, but she's quite the player. She's been thrilling. Katie's
older. Erin Johnson.
Katie's the older one. All right. Erin is the older one. Right. Okay, here we go. Hold on now. No, Erin is the junior.
Erin's a junior, Katie's a senior.
All right,
yeah.
here we go.
Yeah.
Here we go. Well, Erin's number 4, and she's been spectacular tonight so far. She's hustling and making some nice passes, and the whole team is looking pretty good, but the Winchester are a polished young group of girls, I can tell you that. All right, puck goes back to the Arlington point. Kept in by Isabel Aaron, but it's taken away. Oh, beautiful pass. Nice look there by Madison Machichi. She tried to send, who's that, number 14? She tried to send her little sister, Nikki, in on a break. They must practice that play in the driveway. and but it didn't quite connect. It rolled into the Arlington end, and I think they called it icing.
It was icing, Ken. That was a good look. She almost got set up and split the needle for a breakaway.
She did. The little sister. Well, you know how that works, Neely. You've been working with them in the driveway.
Yes, I do.
All right, 3 minutes left in what has been a very quick period. No penalties, no whistles, and all hockey. This is Olympic hockey. Open ice.
Everything but the short sheet, Ken.
I'll tell you, it has been a treat.
Arlington has to take a look about, on that half wall, Ken, they got to make a pass that's a little more effective because all they very simply need to do is get to that neutral zone, over the red line and in. A team like Winchester, you got to play them deep. Let's play it in their end.
Agreed. All right, Erin O'Brien is centering a line here with Danielle Kelly on her left, and
it's a shot and a rebound.
Oh, kept in beautifully. Kept in beautifully. So Arlington looking to pressure here a little bit in the half. And it looks like they called it offsides as, oh no, too many men on the ice. We got a penalty for Arlington.
Yep.
I count 6 nearly.
That was quite the oversight, Ken. I mean, that was a blatant 6-man on the ice penalty. They were all out there.
Yeah, but is he calling it? Oh, yeah, here. All right, so who's going to serve it in the sin bin for, well, is he going to call it or not? I don't know. Maybe it was because of the delayed offsides that they're going to let it go. All right, it's too many men on the ice on Winchester. Okay, we got an Arlington man up nearly, and that's always exciting.
Well, Coach Meade, you can see, starts to get animated here, Ken, because they practice this power play all the time. Now, if they can set up and they can set a box and walk that blue line, we'll have some opportunity.
All right, on the power play, we got Erin O'Brien on the left. She razzles and dazzles. She takes it deep into the corner beautifully. The kid can stick handle in a phone booth. She plays it back to Russell with a drive. Oh, it was deflected. And look at this kid. She's a junior, for heaven's sakes. All right, O'Brien dangles. She sends it across. Back again. There's a shot. Behind the net, O'Brien tries to send it in front. Winchester trying to break it up. They can't.
Good recovery.
Good recovery. Pass from O'Brien. Arlington on the power play. Beautiful, beautiful possession here. Dumps it back into O'Brien.
Just have to create that open shooting lane, Ken, and he has a quality shot. You can look at that shot and the rebound. Here we go.
A nice save. Oh, she made it look easy. Bailey Lazarus made it look easy as that shot was heading for the top shelf. All right, I like what I see on the power play here. We got Holly Russell on the left defense, Erin O'Brien on left wing. The other defender back there is Olivia Benoit. She's got the cannon. Who else is out there now?
Well, we have 4 forwards in the ice, Ken, and you put the 2 cannons in the back, Holly Russell and Emily Benoit. They can let it rip.
There's a shot. It's deflected in front. Good. Very, very nice power play here, Neely. The puck's been in the Winchester zone the whole time. Benoit takes a wild shot. It goes wide. Arlington keeps it in.
If you don't get an open lane in the front, Ken, you keep feeding these defensemen, you're looking at possible quality rebound for a goal.
Absolutely, absolutely. Russell with the one-timer. A nice save again by Lazarus. Yeah, very nice. Oh, my goodness. Oh, unselfish. Unselfish, Neely.
We tried to raise her that way, Ken.
You did a nice job. This kid is something else. She's only a junior. She's coming back next year with Toomey. And here comes Arlington again. Russell with the razzle-dazzle. She's in. Save Lazarus. Lazarus with the save. And smart play is Katie Ryan, number 18. Clears it out. The senior captain, and wisely. We're under a minute in the first half. A tremendous power play, Neely, for Meady.
Yep.
I got to tell you, they got like 3 or 4 shots on net. They had possession the whole time. It was a beautiful power play.
Well, even now, that's definitely a play worth practicing, Ken. He has those junior forwards working on the half wall.
All right, here's a breakaway for number 4. And a save by Toomey, and the rebound can't go. A beautiful breakaway by Juliana Bray. And the puck rolls out, 18 seconds left. Jordan Toomey said, She said no to Juliana Bray. And Bray was on the breakaway. Arlington comes back. There's a flipper. Oh my goodness, what a period, Neely. As we wind down the first period, the score at the end of the first period, 0-0. This game has been worth the price of admission. How many?
Shots of 5-4, Ken. It seemed like it was a little bit lopsided for Winchester. They had most the possession in the Arlington zone, although it was Winchester 5 shots and Arlington 4. Jordan Toomey is growing into her own skin very nicely. She's making everything look easy, including breakaways.
Yeah, the breakaway save was great. Arlington, in fairness, Neely, though Arlington's 5 or 4 shots, most of them came on that power play at the end.
That's correct.
That was a nice power play. I really was impressed with the way the girls were unselfish with the puck. All right, let's take a break here. We'll be back for second period action. Your score from Ed Burns Arena. I'm here with the proud father. The score is 0-0 to go. Okay, we are back live at the Ed Burns Arena for second period action. The first period was outstanding. Our high school varsity girls hockey at its best in Massachusetts. The Arlington Spy Ponders playing to a scoreless period against the Winchester Sachems. The Sachems undefeated on the season with a 6-0-0 perfect record. The Spy Ponders at 3-1-1, and the Spy Ponders would like to get a win tonight, solidify their chances to get into the postseason. The Sachems looking like a lock with the way they've been playing so far. And Neil, what are we expecting here as we head into the second period action?
Well, you can see, Ken, these players are coming out of the box with a clearly determined look on their face. I think that our tenured and professional coach is a guy who's giving an attitude adjustment in between periods in the locker room. He knows what to say and what to do. So I think these girls will be quite focused coming into the second period.
Yeah, I had a chance during the intermission of the first and second period to say hello to the O'Day parents. And Shay O'Day, number 12, had a nice period back there on defense as starting as a freshman. She's back there with Molly Flynn to start the second period on defense to lock it down for the Spy Ponders. Flynn tries to dump it in, and the Sachems come out on the forecheck, fighting at middle ice, and shot across. There's Shay O'Day. She's got her head up, and she tries to shoot it across and does to O'Brien. O'Brien wisely keeps it on sides, plays it center ice. She's broken up by number 6, Madison Machichi. The senior captain, Machichi's broken up, and here come the Spy Ponders the other way. Played up beautifully to O'Brien. O'Brien takes it in. She razzles and she dazzles. She plays it across, it goes across. And a shot, what? Oh, a nice shot there by Molly Flynn, but a nice save by Lazarus. The rising of Lazarus. And here come the Sachems as they try to clear it out, and they do. It's shot up ice by Madison Machichi, and Meady goes for the line change. All right, more of the same. A nice up and down first shift for both teams in the second period.
That's all the way back, Ken. That was an icing. I think, you and I would both be remiss if we didn't mention how our hockey community is tied so well together and what happens here at our rink with guys like Dave Cunningham and Mark Linsky. Oh, shot on net.
Shot off the pipe. She rang the pipe. And it looked like it was Doherty with yeah, it's Doherty over there with that shot. Who's that? Kelly. Who's that number? 15. Yeah, Doherty, Michaela Doherty. And there's beautiful defensive play. Beautiful defensive play for Arlington, number 19, Julia Finney. And the puck goes back to Benoit, but she fanned on the shot. And the puck rolls back to Finney. Finney tries to send it up ice, and she does. And that's going to be icing on Arlington.
This game has nothing on tonight's 8:15 Patriots game, Ken, I'll tell you.
Oh, I know. We'll be reconvening for that a little bit later. Casey Smith out there on the wing. Oh, and there's... Oh, saved by Toomey! And Arlington dodging some bullets here. Oh, great defense. Beautiful defense by number 8 for Winchester, Morgan Lopez. I did have a chance also at the break, Neely, to say hello to her mom, Diane Lopez, who's in the house. Diane Lopez, a beast in and of herself, but Morgan is a captain, or is a senior. Morgan Lopez, senior captain, and she just made a very nice play at center ice to stop a breakaway. Big kid.
Absolutely. And then on the heading back in the offensive direction, you can see the Kelly kid. Ken, she came in there with a fierce ferociousness, and she was forechecking foot F1, and she let it rip.
She's out there right now. Danielle Kelly with Casey Smith. And who else is on that line? Number 11. Flynn's playing D. It's number 2.
That Casey Smith, number 2.
Yeah, Casey Smith, number 2. All right, Arlington having a little bit of trouble now getting the puck out of their end. And there's a nice play again by Toomey. Oh! She shot it wide, and Toomey's standing on her head again, Neely. 2 saves there for her.
Yeah, Arlington has to close that scrum gap there, Ken, because they can't be having a rebound off of a shot like that. Yeah,
and the puck is now staying in the Arlington end, and they're having a little bit of trouble to clear it out. Winchester dumps it back in. They elect to change. Nice play by Katie Ryan. And the Spy Ponders now are starting to have the play taken to them, and they're going to have to do something here to get something going.
Little regrouping, Ken, won't hurt them. They came out real strong. I think they just have to refocus a little bit.
Yep, they'll get it together. But right now they're struggling a little bit.
Here comes the first line.
Yeah, here comes Holly Russell and Katie O'Brien. Aaron O'Brien. Here's a break for ice. Score! It's number 6, Holly Russell. I think the helper came from O'Brien. But Holly Russell finished that one, and the Arlington Spy Ponders with a lead, 1-0 at the 11 minute 30-second mark in the second period as Russell buried that one.
Oh, Ken, Holly did a great job there where she came in on a traditional 2-on-1, right close down top of the circles, and she was able to draw that defenseman almost like she was going to shovel it off to Aaron O'Brien, and then took the shot, and it was a quality shot.
Well, the official announcer called the helper for O'Brien and the goal by Flynn. So we got an assisted goal, and Arlington takes a 1-0 lead here on hockey night in New England. Saturday night, Ed Burns Arena. It is mayhem here in sold-out Arlington Ed Burns Arena. And the Winchester fans, I can see them through the stands. They've got a concerned look on their face.
Well, let's see if Arlington can capitalize on that go-ahead momentum goal, Ken. 11 minutes to go in the second period, and they know what they have to do.
Well, that's true, but on Winchester, they got 9 freshmen on the team. Not all of them are dressing, but some of the, there's a shot by Winchester. Some of the Winchester parents fashion themselves as luminaries in and of themselves. We've got Chris O'Connell, who is the proud father of Lauren O'Connell, the freshman, and also there's Paul Coakley, the Coker. He's the father of Mary Lou Coakley. So Chris O'Connell and both, arguably decent hockey players, although O'Connell never saw a shot he didn't like. His daughter is on the squad as a freshman, and then Paul Coakley, the Coker, has got Mary Lou.
Now, Ken, looking at the stats, don't we see that Winchester has a few freshmen that are really turning up the volume?
Yeah, you had mentioned before the game they've got Nikki Machichi, the younger sister, the freshman of the captain Madison Machichi. And what happened there?
It was just a turnover and a rush in on the net with couldn't get a handle on it, couldn't get the shot off. Jordan Toomey suffocated that one real quick.
Well, anyway, there are luminary parents that are waiting their turn here with the freshman shot save. Toomey again, as she shot it away with her stick. Toomey's got to be up at 10 saves now, Neil?
Oh yeah,
More?
She's looking at 10 right now, Ken.
All right. Well, the Sachems are not done yet. I'll tell you that. Being down a goal to a team of this caliber means nothing, Neil. You got to take care of the puck.
Oh, this one goal lead is almost like the 2-goal lead, which is the worst lead in hockey, Coach.
Any sport. 2-0, just like soccer. It's the most dangerous score in soccer. All right. Well, the Sachems have not mailed it in for sure. They're just down by a goal on the Russell tally. Holly Russell put the Spy Ponders up by 1, but the Sachems have been carrying the play this period. I must say that, Neil. It's been all Sachems, but for the goal. All right, there's some nice forechecking there for Arlington. Number 2, Casey Smith. And here's a breakaway for Arlington. But a save to me. A nice breakaway by Lauren. That's Lauren O'Connell. Oh, no. Was it O'Connell? No, it was 25.
She took it to the left, Ken. She went on her backhand. I suppose that's all the space she had. Jordan sucked that right in like a vacuum.
Yeah, that was Haley Costello, I think, one of the freshmen you were talking about with the breakaway. And Winchester is really, the puck's been in the Arlington zone the whole period except for the goal. And they're having more trouble clearing it out. Look at the Sachems hustling. Oh, broken up by Juliana Bray. And the Sachems keep it in. Puck deep in the corner. Oh, razzle dazzle, she shoots it across the crease. And the Spy Ponders are really having some problems here, but here's a break. Here comes O'Brien. She's been everywhere tonight. Little Erin, she's broken up, but she gets it back. Look at that patience. The kid can razzle and she can dazzle. Puck goes back to Katie Ryan. Ryan is checked. Erin keeps it in. Sends it out in front and broken up nicely as Holly was hungry. And look at look at 15 get back, and that's Michaela Doherty, a freshman. She is one to watch. She has got the jets.
She's a back-checking machine, Ken. She's all effort.
Look at her. I mean, you know, for a freshman to be hustling like that.
Now behind the net, behind the Winchester net, you can see that how important those one-on-ones are. They pulled down 2 one-on-one battles, and they almost turned that into a goal, Ken.
I'll tell you. All right, puck taken in by Flynn. She dumps it in. Now Arlington try to put some pressure on the Winchester girls to keep the puck into the Winchester end, and they do. Puck goes back to Flynn. She shoots it wide, saved by Lazarus. The Lazarus syndrome. Flynn again keeps it in. Great shift here from Molly Flynn, number 11. There's a razzle-dazzle, and she's broken up. Danielle Kelly gets broken up. So Danielle Kelly is human, unlike her father. Puck goes back to Shea O'Day. Shea's got some time, and she's got some space. She plays it conservatively over to her and back. Nice give and go there. And the Arlington with a nice breakout there as O'Day tries to dump it in, but a little too much mustard there nearly, and that's going to be called back for icing.
Okay, all the way back, Ken. You know, it doesn't take too much to take a quick look and understand that these Winchester girls, they have some size. They're no midgets.
They have no midgets. There's Kirsten Maloney, the Arlington trainer. She's had a heck of a year for Arlington. We're lucky to have her for all sports. She's behind the bench.
Keeping everybody in one piece, Coach Kohlberg.
Oh, yeah. That Kirsten's a beast. All right, puck rolls back to Days. Days tries to shoot it up the boards and does, but it's broken up. Kept in by by Winchester. The Sachems are hungry. Smart play by Days. She takes the hit, though. And there's a fight for it in the corner. No penalties in the game so far. Toomey with another save as the puck came shot in by the Sachems. The Sachems are playing a save, another one by Toomey, and Toomey's standing on her head again. The Sachems are shooting the puck beautifully tonight, and they are peppering Jordan Toomey, but Jordan Toomey is just locked in back there between the pipes. She's locked in nearly.
Shows you the importance of how she plays, Ken, because right now Winchester is outshooting Arlington 2-1 in this period.
Oh, yeah. So Days blocks the shot, and here come the Spy Ponders the other way. I think Meady could use a line change. The girls are tired. Here come the Sachems the other. Oh, nice little poke check there. A nice little poke check by Danielle Kelly. And she wielded that stick. And unlike her dad, who throws the lumber with his stick, I mean, he's a chopper. Robbie Kelly, they call him Chopper on Sunday nights. But his daughter is a little bit more gentle with her stick, Danielle.
In his teenage years, he was a lumberjack. Ken.
Chopper, they call him, Robbie Kelly. He's a chopper. All right, and there's other guys who've got freshmen on the team. One of the Pigotts is out here. We got a Piggott, Jimmy Piggott's kids, and he's got the two brothers who are both choppers in and of themselves on the Sunday Night League. Gentleman Johnny Piggott and Charles in Charge, Charlie Piggott. Those two guys never saw a shot they didn't like with the puck either.
You know, Ken, I was saying earlier that the rink doesn't run on its own, and I was talking about Dave Cunningham, who I've seen many nights underneath the Zamboni on the wet side, along with Mark Linsky and Dimitri.
And there's a breakaway, and there's a shot, and a goal! Big breakaway! And it is number 6, Madison Machichi, the senior captain, as she went right up center ice and even the score, 1-1, a beautiful goal by the captain, Madison Machichi. And it looks like, Neil, she's got 6 goals on the season coming into this game and 10 assists, so she's a beast, 16 points. Another point for Machichi, and we got a 1-1 game. As we said, the Winchester girls were not going to be daunted by the 1-0 Arlington lead.
Well, she's got quite the tally, Ken. I think Arlington might have collapsed a little bit there in the rink 1. Right between the hash marks, and she had an opportunity to walk in.
Yep. All right, Katie O'Brien out there with Doherty. With Doherty. And Molly Flynn on D. Sends it up with Elizabeth Liakos. And it looks like we've got a penalty.
High stick.
On, who's it going to be? Looks like going to be, who's heading to the sin bin? Is it Liakos? Yeah, Liakos off to the Sid bin. She's the daughter of Lana. She comes from a royalty family of Arlington athletes. Emily Liakos was a tremendous soccer player and hockey player. And then, of course, the son, Stephen Liakos, is a football player. I think he's playing at, I don't know, he's playing college football this year. I think at Colby or somewhere.
Well, I think he's at Merrimack, Ken. There's another guy that you don't want in your household because when he opens that fridge, you see nothing but walls.
Oh, yeah. He's a big kid. So the Liakos family's got some athletes out there, but one of them is going to spend a little bit of time nearly in the sin bin right now. So Arlington on the kill. Let's see who they got. They got Holly Russell out there wisely, who's killing the penalty. They got Katie O'Brien on the kill, and Katie's hunting it down. Who else is out?
Molly Flynn on D, and Emily Benoit is the other forward to kill his penalty, Ken.
All right, let's see if Arlington can come up with the kill. Winchester with some open ice. Here's Machichi again. They better put a body on her, Neely. I'll tell you that right now, because the kid's a sniper. All right, now let's see what Winchester can do. Goes back to Machichi. Machichi floats it in towards Toomey. The puck rolls into the corner. Arlington on it. And Arlington clears it out nicely. And Winchester shoots it in. It's offsides, but they come back to clear the zone. And so now Winchester, oh, no. I don't know about that, Holly Russell, but she got away with it. And here comes Holly the other way. Holly's got some jets. She's hunted down. She tries to break. Oh, beautiful defensive play by Winchester. The Arlington girls better get back. There's still a man down. Minute left on the penalty to Liakos. Look at Doherty. Doherty is just on the hunt.
Playing it smart, Ken, not getting sucked too deep into the zone, and she's got a high energy.
Yeah, high energy, and she dumps it back in. Smart player. She dumps it into Erin O'Brien. Erin O'Brien calmly on the hunt. Tries to take a little chip at number 9 for Winchester. Tara Doherty. As I mentioned, Tara was in the house last night.
That's a good hard play right there, Ken. Doherty showing, she's not afraid to take a lick.
Here comes a breakaway. It's the stud daughter of the proud father. She scores! Erin O'Brien! She's got a goal and an assist, and ladies and gentlemen, I'm standing next to the proud father, and he is beaming. He's beaming, and for good reason. We're down 2 minutes, 40 seconds left in the second period. Arlington takes the lead back 2-1 Arlington on the breakaway by Erin O'Brien, and my goodness, we are here for hockey night. Saturday night, Ed Burns Arena. It's been everything it's built to be. Was built to be. All right, face-off. He's going with the good luck, the talisman. Katie O'Brien on the face-off. She's centering the line. And there's an elbow to the head of number 7, Emily Benoit, and the ref didn't see it. But Winchester getting a little bit chippy now. So Russell gets the helper on the O'Brien goal, and O'Brien had the helper on the Russell goal, and it's hamburger helper here in Arlington tonight as the girls are playing the puck beautifully. Winchester has carried the play, but I'll tell you, Neely, at the end of the night, it's the team that pots the goals.
Well, we're back and forth now, Ken, and that was Erin's favorite spot, going just above the glove, bar down.
Oh, she picked the top corner, Neil. You must have goals in the driveway. She must have worked on that. Oh! And Winchester, though, as we've mentioned, you don't want to count your chickens before they hatch. All right, here comes Katie. Katie sends it in, and she follows it in beautifully. Look at that. She's not to be outdone by her younger sister. Katie's like, hey, wait a minute. I'm the captain. I'm the older one. I'm not going to be shown up by that little guy. All right, Arlington back. There's a floater by Flynn. Oh, and it almost got in there. It almost got in there by Bailey Lazarus. A lot of white showing there, Bailey. All right, Neely, we're down under 2 minutes in the period, and let's hope that Arlington can be careful here at the end of the second period. We remember what happened last week against Woburn when that late goal came in the second period. Tremendous shit. Look at Katie. She needs a break, and she deserves it. Katie O'Brien comes off. Arlington on the change. It's hented back in by Holly Russell. Holly is hungry. Holly is hungry. And so are the Arlington girls tonight, Neil. I like what I see. They are not letting up.
They're on the bubble, Ken. This is an important game, as you said earlier when we were first getting started. Woburn beating Reading and then coming in and hoping to beat Woburn. Not so lucky, but they pulled down 2 points here. We're starting to look forward to tournament time.
All right, minute left in the period. Flynn tries to shoot it across. It's taken nicely by Russell. Holly Russell on the hunt. Holly Russell, incidentally, no relation to the Arlington hockey player Jeff Russell. And here comes Machichi the other way. And a beautiful play by Shea O'Day as she played the body, as you have to do with a sniper like Machichi. And there's Machichi again. And there's, the sticks go up. Oh, the puck almost went in by Toomey, but the shot went wide. All right, nearly 30 seconds left, and wisely cleared up by Arlington. I think Meady will take that, nearly.
Sure,
yeah,
take that whistle. Yeah, all the way back. Ken, these girls, they have some luxury the boys don't have. They have an opportunity to protect that puck because you can't get hit unless you're going to suffer an infraction. And as long as they have the ability to work those boards and then turn around with the 1 second, make a quick 2-3 second pass, there's your opportunity.
Yeah. Well, it was interesting because it looked like Shea O'Day had to play the body there. And there's a break for Arlington as the puck rolls back out. Katie Ryan sends it back there. That's going to be offside. Winchester's got to clear the zone, and they do. 15 seconds left, and here come the Spy Ponders. And it's broken up, and here's a problem. Oh, this number 4. Juliana Bray has been a thorn in the side. She's a tough kid. Look at her come. Maybe she's... Is there a penalty or no? Okay.
Yeah, there's a penalty in Arlington. Winchester's going to man up.
Yeah, Juliana Bray drew the penalty. And heading off to the sin bin for Arlington is Olivia Benoit.
Not the penalty you want, Ken, to start the third period.
No. They're going to have to protect this lead. I like the penalty killing line. There's Katie O'Brien. She's out there with Emily Benoit, the other half of the French connection. But her sister's in the sin bin. Puck goes back. Katie Ryan with a shot, and Arlington goes into the third period, clinging on, Neil, to a 2-1 lead, and we are ready to go. We're going to go off the air. I'm Ken Kohlberg from Arlington Community Media, Inc. We're here tonight with our cameraman, Alex DeLuca, and our audio man, Alex Van Thong, our producer. I don't know where K-Wet is. Wetmore is nowhere to be seen, but we're going to sign off now from Arlington Community Media, Inc. We'll be back in a moment with third period action from the Ed Burns Arena. Thank you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back for third period action. I'm Ken Kohlberg on behalf of Arlington Media, Inc. I'm here with the proud father, Neil O'Brien. Our cameraman is Max DeLuca, and our audio man is Alex Van Thong. K-Wet, nowhere to be seen. All right, third period action. Arlington with a 2-1 lead. And it has been a real humdinger of a game so far tonight. Up and down hockey. Winchester really carried the second period, but Arlington potted 2 goals. And Arlington comes into the third period with a 2-1 lead. The goals scored by Holly Russell from Erin O'Brien and Erin O'Brien from Holly Russell. So palindromic goal scoring for the Arlington Spy Ponders. we've seen some nice fresh faces tonight for Arlington. The freshmen have been outstanding. Michaela Doherty and Danielle Kelly have been giving Jeff Mead some nice minutes. And Arlington is looking to keep the puck out of their end, it seems, Neil, maybe early. Not a bad strategy early in the game to sort of try to neutralize the Sachems and keep the puck at center ice or into the Sachem zone. Got to be a little bit careful, though, not to ice the puck, be too aggressive keeping it out of your end, because the Winchester girls are skilled, and if they can win a face-off and get a shot on net, you know, you never know what's going to happen. I will say that Jordan Toomey is locked in back there between the pipes, as she has been all season, and that's a very positive sign for the Spy Ponders. All right, Spy Ponders try to clear it out and cannot, and the Sachems are hungry, hungry hippos to start this second period. Back to the point, a tip in, and played nicely by Holly Russell. And Holly likes to go coast to coast, and she can. No icing there, and Arlington gets a change. And so the second line comes in, and there's Erin O'Brien out there with Elizabeth Liakos on a line.
On that, this penalty kill, Ken, that was 3 nice attempts by Holly Russell, who plays both D and forward, to get that puck out of the zone. Yep. She got cut down once, but man, she let that thing rip to the other end, which is exactly the way it's supposed to go. We've got 15 seconds left on the penalty kill.
Oh yeah, I didn't even realize it was a kill to start the period. Kept in beautifully there by Elizabeth Liakos. And it looks like Arlington is going to kill off the penalty, Neil. That's the second one they've killed, which is great news for Arlington, as both teams now back to even strength. Liakos comes out of the sin bin. I did get a chance to say hello to her proud mother, Lana Liakos. And you were correct, Neil, that Stephen Liakos is playing football at Merrimack. And Emily Liakos is no longer playing. She's had 2 ACLs, but she was a very wonderful athlete here in Arlington, hockey player and soccer player as well. All right, so 12 minutes left, 50 seconds left in the third period. Arlington with a 2-1 lead. The Sachems girls are feisty, and they're here to play.
I do know one thing, Ken, is that Steve, I just wouldn't want to feed him.
No, big boy. Oh, saved by Toomey! And she didn't really look like, it looked like it was a screenshot, and it looked like she didn't really see it, but she got the stick down at the last minute and was able to make the save. And my goodness, William Toomey standing over there across the ice with Artie Aaron. I got a chance to say hello to William and Artie at the in between the second and third period, and they're both on pins and needles. Big game for the Spy Ponders tonight. They got a 2-1 lead. Puck over in the corner. Molly Flynn putting some body on the Tanners. Katie Ryan tries to keep it in. And nice play there. Oh, nice play there by number 2, Casey Smith. Casey's shown me something tonight. There goes the Doherty kid. I did get a chance to say hello to Jed in the middle of the second period. Kept in beautiful. Almost kept in. And here's a break for the for the Sachems. She fanned on the shot. Interesting decision by the Spy Ponder defender to leave the Winchester Sachem winger in alone, and she elected to pass it. It looked to me, Neil, like she had a lane to the cage.
Well, she started out right, Ken, where she was going to play the middle, and then she got drawn to that left forward, and then that forward for Winchester was really crashing, so she picked up the slack.
All right, puck rolls into Toomey, back to get it. Here's the Spy Ponders. Beautiful play by Erin. She sends it in very, very nicely to Holly. Holly slides into the net, and it looks like, who's that? Is that Holly? Yeah, Holly Russell goes head first into the net. A swan dive. Didn't get the call. Looks like she may have been jockeying for it, but she didn't get it, and so it's going to be a face-off in the Winchester zone. It's taken by number 4, Erin O'Brien. Erin's got a tally tonight. She's out there with Holly Russell on the one side and Emily Benoit on the other. All right, kept in nicely by the Spy Ponders, knocked out to center ice by the Sachems, and here comes Nikki Machichi, the freshman. Her older sister, Madison Machichi's got the lone Winchester goal, and there's Madison out there with Nikki. Madison, number 6. She kicks it in. The Sachems are hungry, and there's a nice little touch pass. Very, very smart touch pass in the back there by Olivia Benoit. The Benoit sisters are showing a lot of talent, and here comes a break. Oh, a bouncing puck. It rolls past Toomey, and Winchester takes the opportunity to change it up. Arlington clears it out, and that's probably going to be icing, and it is icing. It's going to be a face-off coming back into the Arlington zone. Neil, we're almost down to 10 minutes left in the third period. Your girls and their squad is hanging on to a 1-goal lead. It's 2-1.
Let's see that they don't take the foot off the gas here, Ken. Erin O'Brien was trying to make a stretch pass there, but it was an errant pass, and we're all the way back for an icing.
I haven't seen Jen Curran tonight, Neil. What's her status? Do you know?
Jen Curran is on the. She's not even a healthy scratch. She's on injury reserve tonight. She has a problem with her finger when they're trying to find out if it's broken or not. She's up here in the stands with you, Ken.
Is she? Okay, good.
Definitely not where she wants to be. She's a competitor.
No, she's a competitor. No, we missed Jen Curran tonight. Great lacrosse player. Upstanding Arlington family.
There's a lineage there, I'll tell you, huh, Ken?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. The Currans. All right, we're down to the 10-minute mark in the second period. Puck goes back, blasted back in by Allie Ladd for the Sachems. Puck rolls across. Elizabeth Liakos on the hunt, and she comes out with it. Liakos sends it in, and look at her go, Neely. Oh, she's played off the puck nicely by Morgan Lopez from the Chippy Lopez family. Scott Lopez, Diane Lopez, Trevor Lopez, and they got nothing on Morgan Lopez. All right, played in beautifully by Molly Flynn. Flynn looking up ahead to number 14, Danielle Kelly. I did get a chance to say hello to Robbie Kelly at the break in between the second and the third period. Sachems dumping it in. Kind of a sleepy third period so far, Neely. Haven't seen a lot of shots yet, not a lot of combinations. We did have the one breakaway for the Sachems. Toomey shoots it across. Toomey's got that nice stick. And the Sachems are on the hunt. The Machichi girls and Juliana Bray, they're hungry hippos. Puck rolls out. That should not be icing. Ref calls it off. And, a nice play up to center ice, and the puck's just batting around now. It rolls back to number 19, Julia Finney. Finney. Whoa! Oh, a big rush
Olivia
up ice. Olivia Benoit. Benoit is dangling. Look at her go. Look at Benoit. And she's still on the hunt. Well, Dennis must be proud, Neil, not to take anything away from the O'Brien sisters, but those Benoit sisters, they're something of themselves as well.
The French connection, they're really solid, Ken. I mean, Olivia Benoit can play it both ways. She can play in the back or the front.
Oh, yeah. Do the Benoit girls play other sports, Neil? Do you know?
Well, yeah, they're softball players.
Oh,
Ken.
are they? Oh, good.
Yeah, all-around talent.
Good.
Not to take away from the older sister, Rachel, who's a level 10 gymnast attending Ball State.
Huh. All right, well, one of the Benoit girls is going to go into the Garrison. It's going to be a penalty on Emily Benoit, and so all the calls tonight have gone against the Spy Ponders. They had the one power play at the end of the second period in which they couldn't convert, but they got a lot of good shots. But the last three penalties nearly have been against the Spy Ponders, and now, once again, they're on the kill. So the penalty killing squad has had their work cut out for them tonight for the Arlington Spy Ponders, but they've done an admirable job. And there's Danielle Kelly, is that Danielle Kelly? No, that was Molly Flynn, who shot it out nicely. And so Katie O'Brien, who's that? Yeah, Katie O'Brien's out there on the kill with Molly Flynn and Elizabeth Liakos and Holly Russell. And there's, she had her.
I think in the third period here, Ken, when you have exactly 8 minutes left in the third and you're looking at a 2-minute infraction, I think the Spy Ponders know the importance of keeping this thing and just throwing it, getting it out of our zone.
Oh, absolutely. You got to keep it out of your zone. Toomey covers it up. Jordan Toomey is an octopus, Neely. The girl is an octopus.
You know, this crowd is really starting to tighten up. You can feel the tension in the air. I look to my left, I see local talent like Mark Russo, who's also of Arlington hockey fame. He's been coach forever.
Oh, yeah.
And we have everyone in the house tonight, Ken.
Well, Roos, the proud father of A.J. Russo, he's a beast. He's a hockey player and a lacrosse player and also a talented soccer player. All right, looks like we got a timeout here. Who's taking this timeout?
I think the timeout's probably by Winchester, the face-off in the Arlington zone, and they just want to take a look and get some things together on the board, Ken.
Yeah. All right, well, we got a minute 11 left to the Benoit penalty. She'll spend that time in the bin. 7 minutes and 11 seconds left in the third period. Arlington clinging to a 2-1 lead on goals by Erin O'Brien and Holly Russell, each of whom assisted on each other's goal. The Winchester goal looked like a breakaway, I think, from Madison Machichi, senior forward. And there is tension in the air. I mean, electricity in the air.
Well, Craig Seabury knows exactly what he's doing, Ken, and it's no mistake that he calls a timeout. We have another penalty here on us for Holly Russell.
What happened?
She's a big, tall, physical player. She was trying as hard as she can on that shorthanded when we were on the PK. So here we are, 5-3.
What happened there? I didn't see that penalty. What happened? What'd she do?
It was more of an in-the-play penalty, but they called it. So here we are looking at a 5-3. We're going to have a 5-on-3 for a minute and 11 seconds.
Oh, my goodness.
So
my goodness.
Craig Seabury's really trying to get his team focused, and I'll tell you, Arlington's better be on the top of their game. This is a real swing portion of this game, Coach Kohlberg.
Very much so. You know, getting back to Mark Russo, I don't mean to, I'm just looking at his glasses, Neely. He sort of looks a little like Mr. Magoo. And I don't know if you remember Mr. Magoo, but, those would not be the frames that I would choose, personally.
I don't think he drives a Model T like Mr. Magoo, but we're all going in a direction, Ken.
All right, I understand. Listen, I'm just mentioning it. Let's get back to hockey. Arlington 2 men down. They are really on a big kill here. Winchester with a 5-3 advantage. The Machichi. What's happening here? They're not going to send somebody else to the sin bin, are they?
Well, we can't play less than a 5-on-3, so.
No.
I think that might have been an errant buzzer by the timekeeper.
Who's that keeping the time over there?
That's Charlie Tomalzeski.
Yeah, that's Sean's dad, Sean Tomalzeski. Arlington royalty for lacrosse. All Scholastic, I believe.
He's been doing this thing forever. God rest Darren's soul. I think Charlie picked up the slack in Darren's absence.
Yeah. That's the history. All right, clock set down to 7:07. And Arlington is really going to, it looked like it went out of the zone, but it didn't. And, get that out of there, get that out of there. Yeah, they clear it out beautifully. And I'm not biased here, but that's fantastic. Defensive play by the Spy Ponders. All right, Russell is back there with Julia Finney. And there's a breakaway for O'Brien. Save! And she stole the puck. And there's Erin again. She tried to dazzle, and she betting. Look at her get back. Oh, Neely. These are the twilight years. Look at those. What a beautiful clear out by Arlington.
That was a great opportunity, Ken. It was an errant pass by Winchester, a turnover to Erin. She rushed right in, and she couldn't get a handle on it. Put it right in the breadbasket of the Winchester goalie.
No, but you give us some credit. It was a nice save, and here come the Spy Ponders coming back the other way. It was a very nice save by Bailey Lazarus as she had O'Brien's number. And here goes nice play by O'Brien. Look at her again. Oh, my goodness. Ladies and gentlemen, I can tell you something right now. I'm here next to the proud father, and he is beaming.
Here we are in a 5-on-4, Ken, with 40 seconds left to go on this penalty kill.
40 seconds left to go. And all the Arlington fans are on their feet. We've got a capacity crowd here.
Looks like we're going, we got a Winchester player going to the box. So we're going to be looking at a 4-on-4 for 35 seconds and about a minute and a half, Ken. We're going to be playing 5-on-4. We'll have a little power play action for Arlington.
Oh, this could be something right now. Madison Machichi, the senior captain, who's the goal scorer for Winchester, she draws a penalty, and having her in the box for a couple minutes is a break for the Arlington Spy Ponders.
The Winchester goalie has to have those butterflies in her stomach on this time in the game there, Coach Kohlberg.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And Winchester shoots it all the way down. Toomey is on it. She plays it off to the corner. Beautiful forechecking by Juliana Bray, number 4, who's had a heck of a game for the Winchester Sachems. Arlington still a man down, it looks like. And on the hunt for the Sachems is Issy Brissett, a sophomore defender. And it is cleared out. Arlington, Katie Ryan can't keep it in. She shoots it back in. It's offside, but Winchester clears the zone. Nearly we're down to the 5-minute mark, and you could cut the electricity with a steak knife.
Here we go into a power play, Ken, for Arlington with 1:20 to go on the power play. Man up for Arlington.
Oh, yeah.
And a whistle, and we'll see if they can set up and maybe put one in the back of the net.
Yeah, the penalty killing squad, Neely, tonight. If you're going to have so far an MVP, I'd give it to that penalty killing squad, all 4 of them. They have killed off some penalties of an undefeated, very talented team, and they've kept them in the game.
Coach Kohlberg, what would you do without these guys from ACMi?
I'll tell you, they're the best. We hats go off to the Arlington Community Media Inc. community. We've got Max DeLuca in the house doing the camera tonight. Alex Van Thong on the audio. It's Saturday night, hockey night in New England, Ed Burns Arena, and it has been pandemonium.
And I make an observation, Ken. These ACMI guys are they're multitaskers. They're utility players. You can put them on a camera. You can put them on a soundboard. They can do whatever the hell you want them to do.
Absolutely, absolutely. We've got a very lucky situation here in the town of Arlington, Massachusetts, where we've got media covering live high school sports. Now, part of it is the fact that the sports teams are outstanding here in Arlington, Neil, and I think that the ACMI squad enjoys seeing the games as much as we do.
I know they don't enjoy listening to us, Ken, but
no,
they are.
Yeah, well, you got to put up with us, but that's all right.
So Meady takes a timeout with 1:18 to go, so the Arlington will be up on the power play. Most important, because this could surely lock it down, put one in the back of the net here.
Oh, it'd be a dagger. 1:18 left. 1:18 left, Neil, in the penalty, but still a full 5 minutes left. There's a lot of hockey left to be played.
I look down this crowd, Ken, and they're pretty tightened up. They got a stone-faced look about them, and they know that we're in a match.
Oh yeah, it's a carnival atmosphere tonight here, Neil. Saturday night at Ed Burns Arena, it is a carnival atmosphere, and I'm talking about fried dough, and I'm talking about cotton candy. And here come the Spy Ponders with a man advantage, but a face-off in their zone. All right, puck rolls into Toomey. Toomey calmly plays it off to the side. Erin O'Brien out there with Emily Benoit. O'Brien with the puck. She rushes it down ice. She's got... Oh, nice play. It's kept in. And a shot, a beautiful shot by Liakos, who kept it in nicely. She didn't have a lot of space there. Puck taken behind the net. Played across. Beautiful play by Erin. Erin very calm, very patient, very unselfish. She plays, beautiful tip shot. Whoa, my goodness, Liakos got all of it. And Liakos is back on defense, and she has been outstanding.
It's a great screen by Katie O'Brien there, Ken.
Oh, yeah, Katie out there with her sister. Proud father beaming. Puck goes into the Arlington net. Oh, a screenshot, and a beautiful save. Oh, a screenshot. She whistled it. Molly Flynn with the left-handed screener, and the Spy Ponders keep it in. Katie plays it beautifully back to Liakos, and the Spy Ponders, look at them get back to cover, and they are tired. Oh my goodness, what a shift from Molly Flynn. Here comes Liakos the other way. We're down under 4 minutes left. The Spy Ponders with a 1-goal lead, but the Sachems are not out, and here they come. Oh, what a save by Toomey!
Outstanding.
Outstanding. Jordan Toomey. Jordan Marsh. There, Jordan.
If she keeps playing like this, Ken, you'll give Chris Berman a run for his money on the nicknames.
I'll tell you right
boy,
now.
Is she playing that tonight.
Oh, my goodness. She's Rogie Vachon. And it's kept beautiful forecheck there by Michaela Doherty. And Doherty with a beautiful play there in the Sachems. He went down under 3 minutes left, and here comes a rush. Look at this kid
Baby
go.
Benoit, she's going to bring it all the way.
Benoit with the wheels. Dennis Benoit must be beaming. Is he in the house tonight, Neely?
He is.
Where is Dennis?
He's on one of these corners here. You know when he's in the house, like we said last game.
He lays low. Yeah,
But he knows how to watch the talent.
Oh, yeah. Dennis laying low.
2.5 minutes, Ken.
All right. Julia Finney out there. Carolyn Day's out there on crunch time. She's out there with Emily Benoit, the French connection. And here come the Sachems circling.
What time would you estimate that Craig Seabury's going to pull his netminder?
I don't know. He's going to have to do it soon if he wants to get a point on the road. He's looking for a point on the road at this point. All right, the Sachems keep it in. Carolyn Days flying into the corner. She's a flying Hawaiian. Scrum in front of the net. Days comes away with it. She tries to shoot it out but can't. And the Sachems keep it in. We're down under 2 minutes left. And they better get they got to get the puck out of their end.
Absolutely,
Toomey with the glove save. She can't keep it down though. Machichi keeps it in. And finally, oh no, they can't keep it out yet. Carolyn Day. Finally, the Spy Ponders get it out. And a beautiful shift from Olivia Benoit, and the Spy Ponders get a change. Now hold on to it now. Use the clock. Very nice play. Smart play there by number 19, Julia Finney, as she didn't rush the puck and gobbled up a couple seconds. Nearly went down to a minute and a half. Here come the Sachems the other way.
Here comes the goalie for Winchester, Ken.
Open net.
Looking at a 6-on-5.
Open net. Oh, she shot it wide. Toomey better cover that puck.
Defenseman got to clear that crease, Ken.
Open net for Winchester. The Sachems with the extra man. And there's an open net. Take your time.
Minute to go.
It's Doherty.
She's got to throw it. And it's a goal.
The dagger. Michaela Doherty. And the proud parents of the Dohertys are over there. Look at them. Jed Doherty. The freshman, Michaela Doherty. And let me tell you something right now, Neil. If one kid deserved it, she's been hustling all night long. She's been on the hunt, and she got the open net goal, and she deserved it. That's probably her first goal as a freshman, is that right?
I think it is. She's all effort, Ken. We're getting tired saying that, but how can you ignore the obvious?
We're down with a minute left, Neil. I got to congratulate you as well. Your daughters were outstanding tonight, but the whole team, particularly those kids on the kill, on the penalty kill for Jeffy Mead, and he's got that squad down as a well-oiled machine.
It's a good team effort tonight, Ken. It's nice to see the Arlington Spy Ponders pull 2 points down from an undefeated team like Winchester that's well coached.
Well, we're very grateful to Arlington Community Media, Inc. for coming out here tonight and for memorializing what has been a banner game for the Arlington Spy Ponders as Toomey makes another save and another save. And we're down with 10 seconds left. The puck rolls in front of the net. Winchester does not have an open net now. Here comes Emily Benoit. She fires it on net, and the game is over. We've got a victory tonight for the Arlington Spy Ponders as Jordan Toomey would ordinarily, Neil, be the MVP, but I think tonight not only is she an MVP, but she's a co-MVP, and you've got to give it to the penalty-killing squad for the Arlington Spy Ponders tonight, who really did a wonderful job shutting down the Winchester man advantage.
You know, Jeff does a good job. Jeff Mead, Coach Mead, does a good job, Coach Kohlberg, on really emphasizing on the power play and the penalty kill. And when you come down to crunch time in a game like this, an undefeated team, you realize how important that really is.
Well, we're going to sign off from the Ed Burns Arena in Arlington, but we are going to congratulate the Spy Ponders. I'm Ken Kohlberg, your sports broadcaster for Arlington Community, Inc. I'm here with Neil O'Brien, the proud father, Max DeLuca on the camera tonight, and Alex Van Thong, our audio man. We're going to sign off, but the Arlington Spy Ponders with a huge win tonight, and they inch a little bit closer to a playoff berth. That Neil, hopefully we'll get a chance to do it again.
Absolutely. Ken, thanks very much for having me, and what a great game we saw tonight.
All right, we'll do it again. Signing off, I'm Ken Kohlberg, Arlington Community Media, Inc. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.